Welcome back to one more session. Today in this session I am going to explain about Nairobi Declaration 1982. Nairobi Declaration was adopted at Nairobi for celebrating the 10th anniversary of the Stockholm Conference on Human Environment 1972. 105 nations participated in the conference, which was held from May 10th to 18th, 1982. The declaration envisaged the creation of a special commission to frame long-term environmental strategies for achieving sustainable development up to the year 2000 and beyond. The declaration was endorsed by the Governing Council of UNEP in 1987 and also by the General Assembly of the UNO. The important provisions of the Nairobi Declaration are: it was recognized that threats to the environment are aggravated by poverty as well as by wasteful consumption patterns. Both can lead people to overexploit their environment. The International Development Strategy for the Third United Nations Development Decade and the establishment of new international economic order are thus among the major instruments in the global efforts to reverse environmental degradation. The human environment would greatly benefit from an international atmosphere of peace and security, free from the threat of any war, especially nuclear war, and the waste of intellectual and natural resource on armaments, as well as from apartheid, racial segregation, and all form of discrimination, colonial and other form of oppression and foreign domination. Many environmental problems transnational boundaries and should, when appropriate, be resolved for the benefit of all through consultation among states and concerted international action. Thus, states should promote the progressive development of environmental law, including conventions and agreements, and expand cooperation in scientific research and environmental management. Developed countries and other countries should assist developing countries affected by environmental disruption in their domestic affairs to deal with their most serious environmental problem. Further efforts are needed to develop environmentally sound management and methods for exploitation and utilization of natural resources, and to modernize traditional pastoral systems. Prevention of damage to the environment is preferable to the burdensome and expensive repair of damage already done. Preventive action should include a proper planning of all activities that have an impact on the environment. The last provision is, lastly, the world community of states solemnly reaffirms its commitment to the Stockholm Declaration and Action Plan, as well as to the further strengthening and expansion of national efforts and international cooperation in the field of environmental protection. There should be a cooperation. Where should be the cooperation according with national and international in the field of environmental protection. The declaration also urged all governments. The declaration requested all government and people of the world to discharge their historic responsibility collectively and individually to ensure that our small planet is passed over to future generations in a condition which guarantees life of human dignity for all. This is the conclusion of Nairobi Declaration. This is a brief with respect to the Nairobi Declaration 1982. Thank you.